Hello. You join me actually next to Waterway 87.
Waterway 87 on my journey to become the first person ever to find the source of 100 waterways.
Sorry, let me try that again. Don't fall over, bye. I've just propped you up next to this road. Hold on, this is not turning out quite how I wanted it to. Hello. And here comes a car. This stuff just keeps happening to me. Hello. You join me next to a waterway.
Waterway 87 on my journey to become the first person ever to find a source of 100 waterways.
Hold on. As you can see by the flowing water, hold on, can you see that? Yeah, it's a waterway. Hold on. As I can actually access the opening of the the opening of the waterway today, I'm actually going to do it. Rather than like saying, oh, this is technically the opening, I'm going to show you the actual opening. If I make it alive. Fuck, this ground's so bad. This is going so well for me. I'm going to the opening, okay? No one's stopping me. Oh, fuck. Almost went in the water. Now I'm off my game today. Somehow I managed to get on the wrong side of the waterway. Hold on. Don't break. Okay, that's cool. All right, give me a sec. Off screen. Graceful as fuck. Yo, opening. Opening of waterway. Fucking 86. The 86th waterway on my journey to find the source of 100 waterways. Alright, I'm gonna go to the source. Just dropped my tripod in the water. What the fuck is with today? Am I gonna die today? There's too many signs that I should fail. Also, I love how like kind of in focus I was for like showing off the opening there. But I might actually show it off again from like a better angle. There it is. Waterway I'm sourcing today. Main waterway it feeds into. It's a tributary waterway. Yeah. Man, my hair really does look terrible today. I think I'm starting to remember why I always wore a hat. I'm starting to forget why I decided to stop wearing a hat. Actually, let's bring up the hat. I've still got it. That is rotten, and I grabbed it. Anyway, like I was saying, I've still got the hat. The only reason I've got this like new aesthetic is because I figured I'd try a new aesthetic for the finale of the Waterway series. Is it good? I just wanted to look like kind of as badass as possible for the final waterways, you know? Anyway, anyway, I changed the aesthetic because I don't often get to look badass as a cringe fail boy. So let's get on like with this adventure, man. Why is that hooked around there? How did that happen? Fuck! I'm going to die today. There's just too many signs. I should back out. They look quite horrendous today though, for some reason. So it's probably not working. Anyway, I'm going to be on this road for a little while. So, I'm clipped in, right? Yeah, so that's what's going to happen now. Go up and then I notice this dead fox. Now, let's get Bro off the road so it doesn't become like a crushy by the cars. He still looks so alive. That's so unsettling. Come on, man. Off you come. It feels disrespectful just throwing him down like a cliff. Just on the side here, but that's what people do. Alright, I got him. Alright, bro. Gotta put you to rest. Just behind this log. That's good. Maybe close those eyes. Hold on. I've just messed up the fur around his eyes. Rest easy, bro. I'm sorry I defiled your cards. I changed my mind and put him behind this kind of like cover area. He looks very comfortable though. So how's that done? I've got fox blood on my fingers. Whatever. I'm gonna fucking have a shower when I get home. Right. Oh, I just wanted to set on my balls. Today, what is with today? Alright, rest easy, Mr. Fox. Or Mrs. Fox. I don't see a penis, it probably was Mrs. Fox. Rest easy, girl. Girl. Arrived at my turn off main road. Turn off, there's a car coming. Alright, I took my turn off. It's an uphill gravel road. Venture. I'm glad this is happening to me, okay? I'm glad. Right, so somehow on this little like side road where like I think about 3 people live, one of them managed to drive by while I was filming that last shot, like near the end. It's cool, you know, like I love that chance is against me today. I think I'm actually approaching my source now. It's not that far. I should be able to see it soon. I think, hopefully. Probably. It might happen, you never know. I just saw some kangaroos on the side of the road over there. And one of them was like full flexing. He was like, you know, that flex that like the bodybuilders do? He was doing that. Maybe he saw me as a potential mate. I've always had a way with animals. Bro, this road is so fucking steep. This is torture. I'm so close as well. Venture. Venture. What's on my hat? Oh, it's mud from last week's, earlier this week waterway. And there it is. The source of my waterway. Hold on, let me talk you through it so you're not confused. So, right, so as you can see, there's like a dam just sort of over there. As you can also see, there's signs of water kind of flowing down sort of this way. Hold on. Dam just over there. And as you can see, it kind of flows down from up there. Hold on. And kind of down here, and then through there, and then down that way, and down to kind of where I started down that way. So I'd imagine there's some form of like spring around or in that dam down there, because as I said, the waterway down there was flowing. And I don't think there's been enough rain for temporary waterways started by dams to be flowing yet. So I would say I'd say there's a spring somewhere in there. I checked a bit further up on the map, and there's no other signs of springs anywhere up there. And the second dam, which the map says is the like source of the waterway. From what I can tell, there's no signs of water flowing from that dam. So I would say that, as I said, the dam that I mentioned before is probably the right one. There's a spring somewhere there, fills up, flows down there, and then down to kind of where I begin. I've officially sourced 87 waterways. Actually, there's a possibility that it's either of these clumps as well, just because thick foliage can grow around springs. Hell yeah. I will say openly that I still haven't narrowed out that dam up there as the potential source of the waterway. But whether it's the one up there or the one I just showed you, I've technically still found the source of the waterway, whichever one it is. So yeah, 87 waterways to go. Sorry, 87 done, 12 to go. I'm dying. Anyway, there's now going to be a long shot of me drinking water to kind of outro the video. So like, smash that subscribe. Got 12 to go, smash that subscribe. Smash it. Okay, we're done. Bye.